Hello guys, welcome back to our anime moment. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of Renegade Immortal episode number 600 based on novel. So let's start. As the sea dragon charged into the sky toward Wang Lin, a ray of golden light arrived in the Green Devil continent from the Heavenly Bull continent, flying at a speed faster than Void Turbulent Exalt cultivators. From its speed, it wouldn't take too long before it arrived at the Devil Dao sect. The sea dragon roared and rapidly closed in on Wang Lin. Inside the island surrounded by the earth yellow light, the Devil Dao sect master stared above. His eyes could easily penetrate this place and see everything outside. This sea dragon was left by the old ancestor. If I wanted to kill it, it would take a lot of effort and I might not even succeed. Although this Wang Lin killed Elder Feng sacrificed his life to reach Golden Exalt for a short period of time. There was still a big gap between him and a real Golden Exalt. He can kill Elder Feng, but he can't quickly seal with the sea dragon left by the old ancestor. With the sea dragon's delay, the old ancestor will certainly receive the news. The Devil Dao sect master didn't dare to go out, but his hatred for Wang Lin was monstrous. He wished he could devour Wang Lin's flesh and blood. As he clenched his teeth and whispered, his right hand trembled. The Devil Dao sect master looked down on his right hand and green gas appeared. The green gas turned into 7 strands and entered his orifices. The Devil Dao sect master trembled and closed his eyes. However, he soon opened his eyes, and they were filled with ecstasy. He began to laugh out loud. It's done. The Celestial Emperor has handed out the Imperial Edicts. There are 3 Imperial Edicts, and one of them is heading to my Devil Dao sect. That edict must be dedicated to me. The Devil Dao sect master laughed and revealed an insuppressible sense of excitement. Wang Lin, you want to kill me? You want to kill my Devil Dao sect's Dao? The old ancestor will soon arrive, and once he does, you will without a doubt die. The Imperial Edict is coming soon. Once the Imperial Messenger is here, how will you kill me? If you kill me, then you will kill the person who will accept the edict, which is a great crime. The Devil Dao sect master was very happy. Outside the earth yellow light, the sea dragon charged at Wang Lin. Its huge body gave off a shocking pressure, and this pressure was enough to shock the world. All below Golden Exalt would tremble and not dare to fight it. As the roar became even more intense, he heard a sound that could shake one's soul. This roar seemed to contain a powerful force that could make one tremble. Wang Lin's expression was cold as he stared at the sea dragon that was rapidly closing in. He had never seen such a beast before, and he felt the terrifying aura coming from it. This was the power of a Golden Exalt, which was causing the sky to change colors as the sea dragon closed in. The clear sky became dim and gloomy as if clouds had filled it. Golden Exalt beast, Wang Lin's eyes shined and revealed a monstrous, golden light. His eyes revealed shocking battle intent. His cultivation erupted completely without reservation. This was his first time releasing his full cultivation since he obtained the great fortune at the Green Devil Scorpion Temple. He fully released his ancient Dao body and his void turbulent cultivation. Aside from not wearing the soul armor, this was Wang Lin's highest peak in his nearly 3,000 years of cultivation. His white hair suddenly extended several-fold until it was longer than this body. It hung in the air and matched his white robe. Wang Lin looked like he was surrounded by cold, white light. As his hair extended past his feet, Wang Lin raised his right hand and pointed at the sea dragon. Sundered night. The world rumbled and the surroundings suddenly changed into a monstrous sea. As the sea roared, the sky became dark. A rising sun in the dark sky released dazzling light. The sea dragon's huge body trembled and its eyes revealed fear. It clearly felt that the cultivator was using a spell that made it feel unimaginable horror. It felt like it had gone back to a time when it was still very weak. It remembered the fear it felt when facing the might of the heavens. The rising sun revealed Wang Lin's figure. He was the rising sun and walked out from the bright light. A powerful faith power spread out from his body. This faith power surrounded the area and caused the sea dragon's body to tremble violently. The sea dragon didn't dare to close in, it retreated like crazy. Even though it had strength equal to that of a golden exalt, it felt death closing in on it inside the dark sky. However, no matter how fast it retreated, it could not escape from the dark sky and the force that will tear this darkness apart. As the light from the rising sun spread out, the darkness collapsed layer by layer toward the sea dragon. It was as if it was going to tear the sea dragon apart along with the darkness. The feeling of death surrounded the sea dragon's entire body, and its body trembled as it roared. Intense pain came from all over its body. The power that was tearing the darkness apart was destroying its body. This intense pain was something not even its powerful physical body and golden exalt cultivation could bear. As it roared in pain, it was filled with fear and despair, as if it was in a nightmare it could not wake from. Surrender or die? As its body was about to collapse and die, as pain flooded through its body, pushing it infinitely close to death, a powerful voice filled with faith and majesty echoed in the world. The moment the voice rang out, the sea dragon struggled to open its eyes, blinded by the rising sun. It saw Wang Lin walk out of the rising sun and then suddenly entered a trance. Grand Empyrean, in the eyes of the sea dragon, the rising sun behind Wang Lin was like a sun. The 10th sun on the immortal astral continent. The figure under the sun, the powerful faith power, it was a Grand Empyrean. Its owner, the Devil Dao sect's ancestor, was only an Empyrean exalt, and at this moment, Wang Lin looked like a Grand Empyrean to the sea dragon. It fell into a trance. It would not yield to others, even in death, because it had its own pride. However, at this moment it trembled and laid down without hesitation. Surrender. The moment it released this message from its mind, the seal of its original master immediately collapsed. A beast at the golden exalt stage could not be controlled by ordinary means. It required a great amount of aura to make it surrender. Aside from Grand Empyreans, others couldn't make a celestial beast like this their slave. They could only keep an equal relationship. The dragon and its previous owner were like this. But the moment it surrendered, a green soul aura came out from the head of the sea dragon. Wang Lin grabbed this soul aura with his hand. Not even the previous owner of the sea dragon was able to obtain this soul aura. However, under a trance and enlightenment, this sea dragon had given its soul aura to Wang Lin. Controlling the soul aura meant full control over its life and death. The moment Wang Lin took control of the soul force, the darkness disappeared and the surrounding sea and sun scattered. Everything returned to normal. The earth was still the ruins of the Devil Dao sect and the sky was clear. However, the Devil Dao sect master inside the earth yellow light was filled with disbelief when he saw this. His body suddenly trembled. No? No way. That sea dragon belongs to the old ancestor. It actually surrendered to Wang Lin. The Devil Dao sect master was filled with fear. He was not just shocked by the surrender of the sea dragon, but the sundered night spell Wang Lin had used after erupting his full cultivation. Faith spell. That was a faith spell. He thought the sea dragon could delay for some time, but he didn't expect things to turn around so quickly. In just a few short moments, Wang Lin used a faith spell and the sea dragon chose to surrender. Endless fear instantly surrounded the heart of the Devil Dao sect master. Without hesitation, he bit the tip of his tongue and spayed out blood. The blood turned into a blood mist and quickly entered the earth yellow light to reinforce the power of the light barrier. I can't let him inside. I'm not his match, I can't let him enter. Time, I need time. Old ancestor should be here soon and the imperial edict should be here even sooner. Time, I need time. The Devil Dao sect master seemed to have gone crazy. His hands rapidly formed seals and they flew into the light barrier around the island. As the light barrier flickered and was being reinforced, Wang Lin stepped forward. The sea dragon followed and looked at Wang Lin with respect and awe. As Wang Lin closed in on the light barrier, he silently raised his right hand. There was a flash of coldness in his eyes and he threw a punch. Rumble, 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 rumble. The light barrier that was reinforced by the Devil Dao sect master only lasted for an instant before it shattered into countless pieces. All the surrounding buildings on the island were destroyed as well, revealing the desperate Devil Dao sect master. Wang Lin coldly looked at the Devil Dao sect master. He didn't hesitate to charge forward with a punch. The Devil Dao sect master seemed to have gone crazy as he retreated and his hands formed seals. However, his body trembled and he coughed out blood. He was seriously injured and was forced back. Wang Lin, you dare to kill me? My Devil Dao sect's ancestor is an Empyrean Exalt cultivator. If you kill me, you will die a terrible death. Wang Lin didn't speak. He stepped forward and was about to throw another punch. Just at this moment, a ray of golden light arrived at an unimaginable speed and shrouded the world. Inside the golden light stood a golden figure. Celestial Emperor's messenger, Celestial Emperor's messenger, the Imperial Edict is here. Wang Lin, I want to see if you still dare to kill me. Do you dare to go against the edict? The Devil Dao sect master was filled with despair, but now he was suddenly very excited. The golden light in the sky gave off a dazzling glow and lit up the ruined Devil Dao sect. The golden figure didn't even look down as he waved his hand and the Imperial Edict appeared. Devil Dao sect, accept the edict. As he spoke, the Devil Dao sect master's eyes were filled with indescribable excitement and surprise. He stopped retreating and clasped his hands toward the sky. Just as he was about to speak, the excitement in his eyes collapsed and was replaced with fear. Because Wang Lin wasn't looking up at the golden light in the sky and had ignored the Imperial Edict. He didn't pause, and he instantly closed in on the Devil Dao sect master. He raised his right hand and smashed down. A thunderous rumble echoed when his punch landed. Wang Lin's full cultivation erupted and formed a power that would terrify all Golden Exalt cultivators. Killing someone under the Imperial Edict. The Devil Dao sect master's heart trembled and he retreated like crazy. He activated his full cultivation and the Dao and Devil shadows appeared to defend him. Thunderous rumbles echoed once more and Wang Lin's punch shattered the Dao shadow and collapsed the Devil shadow. His punch landed on the Devil Dao sect master's chest. The Devil Dao sect master trembled and coughed out a large amount of blood. His injuries became even more serious. He was knocked back and fear filled his eyes. Thunder spread out from his body and formed countless balls of thunder that shot at Wang Lin. At the same time, the golden figure surrounded by the golden light coldly looked at Wang Lin. He held up the Imperial Edict and let out a roar filled with a sense of majesty. To kill someone before the Imperial Edict, you have guts. Still not backing down. Wang Lin completely ignored the golden figure and stepped toward the seriously injured Devil Dao sect master. He completely ignored the balls of thunder. No one can save someone I want to kill. Wang Lin raised his right hand and threw the third punch. A thunderous rumble echoed and all the balls of thunder collapsed. Although the Devil Dao sect master was a Golden Exalt cultivator, he let out a miserable scream. He coughed out blood once more as he was knocked back. His whole body seemed to wilt, and monstrous fear appeared in his eyes. The Imperial Edict is here. If you kill me, then you will without a doubt die. The Devil Dao sect master looked miserable and blood mist gushed out from his body. The shockwave from Wang Lin's punch was rippling in his body and he was almost out of strength. His cultivation was not a match for Wang Lin. You dare to kill before the Imperial Edict? Arrogant. I am the Imperial Messenger here to announce the Imperial Edict. Not retreating means defying the edict. The golden figure saw Wang Lin and immediately roared before he rushed toward him. As he charged out, a golden light released from this golden figure, turning into a golden curtain that flew toward Wang Lin. Dense celestial energy came from the golden curtain, along with a sense of majesty. When the crazed Devil Dao sect master saw this, he seemed to have spotted a chance to survive. He looked mad as his hands formed a seal and a vortex appeared between his eyebrows. 9 black flying knives flew out toward Wang Lin. Scram! There was a flash of coldness in Wang Lin's eyes and he turned to roar at the incoming Imperial Messenger. He waved his hand at the Imperial Messenger. With this, the world changed colors and a giant palm print appeared. It carried with it the might of the world and flew toward the Imperial Messenger. As a thunderous rumble echoed, the giant palm print collided with the golden light curtain. The light curtain immediately collapsed and the palm touched the Imperial messenger. As the thunderous rumbles replaced all sounds in the world, the Imperial messenger coughed out blood and was knocked back 1,000 feet. He barely stopped and coughed out blood once more. He looked at Wang Lin with disbelief in his eyes. Empyrean. Empyrean exalt cultivation. Wang Lin had forced the Imperial messenger back with one palm. His cultivation erupted and a black wind appeared around his body, colliding with the 9 black flying knives. Thunderous rumbles echoed and all 9 knives collapsed. Wang Lin stepped forward and instantly arrived next to the Devil Dao Sect Master. Fear filled the Devil Dao Sect Master's eyes as Wang Lin's right hand smashed down on his chest. A thunderous rumble echoed and his expression dimmed, the death aura filling his body. He was knocked back and Wang Lin followed after like an arrow and threw another punch. More than 100 years later, the scene outside the Meng Earth continent, the human heads flying and Wang Lin desperately trying to escape fate, appeared in his mind. This time, he didn't punch but opened his mouth and inhaled. Die? Wang Lin threw a punch and the body of the Devil Dao Sect Master collapsed. His origin soul screamed as he escaped from his collapsed body. Everything that had happened in the Green Scorpion Temple and his tenacity appeared in Wang Lin's mind. Killing intent appeared in Wang Lin's eyes. This devour seemed to cause infinite suction force to spread out. The origin soul of the Devil Dao Sect Master let out a howl of despair before his death. Old ancestor, save me! Lord Messenger, save me! The expression of the Imperial messenger holding the edict changed greatly. He clenched his teeth and charged down once more to stop Wang Lin from devouring the Devil Dao Sect Master. Wang Lin, if you kill him, I can't declare the Emperor's edict. This is not a matter you can bear, it is an offense to the might of the Celestials. Do you want to betray the entire Celestial clan? This was the first time the Imperial messenger had delivered an Imperial edict. He didn't expect to encounter something like. As an Imperial messenger, he had seen many powerful cultivators in the central continent, but none of them was as arrogant as Wang Lin, to dare to kill someone under the Imperial edict. You're dead. If you do this, you're dead. The Imperial messenger was extremely angry and rushed out with a roar. Golden light shined from his body and turned into a large, golden print around his body. He smashed toward Wang Lin, who was devouring the Devil Dao Sect Master. At this moment, the Devil Dao Sect Master's origin soul had been pulled within 1,000 feet of Wang Lin by the suction force. He could not break free at all and was letting out howls of despair. The Imperial messenger's action caused the Devil Dao Sect Master to struggle even more violently. If he wanted to live, he would have to borrow external force to escape. The golden print closed in and instantly shrouded Wang Lin. When it was about to land, Wang Lin's eyes revealed a flash of coldness. He suddenly turned around and his eyes revealed monstrous, golden light. The golden light contained the sword fragment of the celestial ancestor's sword and the power to suppress the heavens and earth. At this moment, that power erupted from the golden light in his eyes. Scram! If you attempt to stop me again, no matter what your identity is, I'll kill you today. The golden print released a sound like it was about to collapse under Wang Lin's gaze. An invisible force bombarded the golden print and caused it to be unable to move forward. The heart of the Imperial messenger trembled when he felt the suppression force from Wang Lin's gaze. His expression changed and his scalp felt numb as his body trembled from the majesty of the gaze. This kind of gaze, this kind of majesty, and this kind of suppression was something he had only ever felt from the Celestial Emperor. Although Wang Lin couldn't compare to the Celestial Emperor, at this moment, the Imperial messenger felt like he was facing the Celestial Emperor. He didn't dare to not retreat, he had to retreat. As he retreated, the Devil Dao Sect Master was completely filled with despair. He watched his origin soul get pulled from 1,000 feet to less than 300 feet from Wang Lin. Seeing how he was going to be devoured, his eyes were filled with madness. If you want to kill me, then you will be buried with me. Lord Messenger, this old man accepts the edict. This old man wants to listen to the edict of the Celestial Emperor even if I die. He didn't choose to blow himself up but chose to let the Imperial messenger read the Imperial edict. This would set in stone Wang Lin's crime of killing him. He was using his death to make Wang Lin suffer in the future. As his howl echoed, his origin soul was less than 10 feet from Wang Lin. His origin soul turned into a ghostly light and was devoured by Wang Lin. Let's die together. The mission of the Imperial Messenger in the sky was to pass the edict. Now that the person who was going to receive the edict had accepted, he didn't hesitate to open the edict. At the same time, his voice echoed. The celestial bloodline has lasted since ancient times until now. The sect master of the Devil Dao sect on the Green Devil continent dared to offend the might of the Imperial family. He schemed with the servant of the Green Devil against the Imperial family. If he is still alive, then destroy him along with the Devil Dao sect before the edict. If he is dead and if he is killed by a person named Wang Lin, then Wang Lin will accept the edict. Come to the central continent. I learned of how you helped Dao Fei, and I have not forgotten about it. As the Imperial Messenger read the edict, sweat appeared on his forehead. Before he met the person who would receive the edict, he couldn't open it either. This was the first time he saw the edict, and after reading it, he was startled. If he was like this, there was no need to mention the Devil Dao sect master. After he was completely devoured by Wang Lin, he heard all of the edict and his vision went black. After devouring the Devil Dao sect master, Wang Lin closed his eyes and popping sounds echoed in his body. He erased the divine Sanice on the origin soul and injected it into his spell vein. When he had free time, he could use this origin soul to increase the number of spell veins he had. A moment later, Wang Lin opened his eyes and waved his sleeve. The earth trembled and the half-collapsed lake and island trembled. As the storm swept by, it was destroyed completely. The Devil Dao sect had collapsed. The Imperial Messenger in the golden light stood there with an awkward expression. It wasn't until Wang Lin opened his eyes that he clasped his hands with a bitter smile. Fellow cultivator Wang, don't blame me. I didn't expect the contents of the Imperial Edict to be like this. If I had known earlier, I would have joined forces with fellow cultivator to kill that traitor. Wang Lin had a calm expression as he looked at the Imperial Messenger, but he didn't speak. He was also surprised by the contents of the Imperial Edict, especially the last few lines about him helping out Lian Daofei. The madman's name was Lian Daofei. When I opened the storage space, he and the woman in silver were lost to a rift in the unknown. This madman often called himself king, and from what teacher Xian Luo told me, his big brother is the Celestial Emperor. Could it be that the madman was found by the Emperor, and after he woke up, he told him about his relationship with me? Wang Lin pondered as the Imperial Messenger felt terrified. He was extremely regretful and was bitterly cursing the Death Devil Dao sect master. That damn sect master, he could have died, but he had to drag me into it. If I knew, I would have ignored Wang Lin and would have read the Imperial Edict first. What is this Wang Lin's identity for the Celestial Emperor to talk to him like this? And helping Lian Daofei. Prince Daofei awakened 30 years ago. Could it be? The pupils of the Imperial Messenger shrank and he quickly dispelled all thoughts. He knew there were things that he should not know or guess. This Wang Lin has such power and he certainly has the attention of the Celestial Emperor. I must repair things as soon as possible. Fellow cultivator, don't blame me, don't blame me. I was really confused before. The Devil Dao sect master deserved to be killed. As the Imperial Messenger spoke, he looked at Wang Lin. When he saw that Wang Lin still had a gloomy expression, his heart sank. This is bad. This person must still care about the fact I acted twice. If he speaks badly about me before the Celestial Emperor, then sweat appeared on his forehead, and as the wind blew by, he felt a chill. He. Fellow cultivator Wang, I have some specialties from the central continent. This is our first meeting, so please accept these small gifts. His heart ached as he took out a jade and handed it to Wang Lin along with the edict. Wang Lin was just pondering the karma of this when he looked at the Imperial Messenger. He accepted the Imperial Edict, but he didn't look at it and instead looked at the jade. He scanned it with his divine sense, and although he looked calm, his heart skipped a beat. There was no information inside, but it contained a storage space filled with large amounts of origin stones that contained celestial energy. After putting the jade away, Wang Lin silently looked at the Imperial Messenger with a cold gaze. Under his gaze, the Imperial Messenger complained in his heart. He clenched his teeth and waved his hand to take out a jade bottle. His heart ached as he squeezed out a smile. "Ah, I forgot this. This is a specialty of the Central Continent. It's not too precious, so fellow cultivator must accept it." He handed the jade bottle to Wang Lin. After Wang Lin accepted it, he scanned it with his divine sense before the Imperial Messenger. There were a large amount of pills within. They were all for healing, and many of them were extremely precious. It would be difficult for ordinary cultivators to obtain them. Only the Imperial Messenger could find methods to obtain them in the Central Continent. After sending out 2 great gifts, the Imperial Messenger's heart ached. He closely looked at Wang Lin and saw that his cold expression had eased a bit, which made him feel relieved. However, Wang Lin's cold gaze was still staring at the Imperial Messenger after receiving the pills. Under Wang Lin's gaze, the Imperial Messenger complained bitterly in his heart once more. Too greedy. This, the Imperial Messenger had to put a smile on his face. His right hand trembled and he clenched his teeth. He took out another jade and squeezed out a smile. "I have a bit of real estate in the Central Continent." His heart ached violently as he handed another jade to Wang Lin. After taking this jade, Wang Lin slowly put on a smile. When the Imperial Messenger saw this smile, he let out a big sigh of relief. "Lord Messenger, you don't have to be so polite. Since these Central Continent specialties are not precious, then I won't be polite. Yes, none of them are precious things." The Imperial Messenger felt pain in his chest as he smiled bitterly. Wang Lin slowly asked, "Since Lord Messenger came to the Green Devil Continent, you must have passed through the Heavenly Bull Continent. I wonder, how is the war going over there?" There was a total of 3 Imperial edicts. The Heavenly Bull Continent and the Guiyi sect both had an Imperial edict each. The war should have ended, so everyone is probably returning to their respective sects. The Imperial Messenger didn't keep this matter a secret. Wang Lin put away the jade and casually asked, "Dao Fei is at the Imperial City. Prince Dao Fei has awakened and wanted to leave the Imperial City, but he was stopped by the Emperor." These were all rumors, so the Imperial Messenger felt that there was no harm in talking about it. "Oh, I saved Dao Fei before and helped him." Wang Lin smiled. The Imperial Messenger quickly nodded. He had noticed this when he read the edict, and now Wang Lin that had said it, he was even more certain. Dao Fei's personality. "Ah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Is he still the same as before?" Wang Lin shook his head and let out a sigh. Prince Dao Fei, the Imperial Messenger hesitated, but after considering the edict and Wang Lin's words, he continued. "With my identity, I can't see Prince Dao Fei. However, rumors say that after Prince Dao Fei awakened 30 years ago, his personality is not the same as before. But sometimes it's the same." The Imperial Messenger was hesitant as he spoke. Wang Lin's heart skipped a bit. He smiled and no longer spoke. The Imperial Messenger saw this, and he knew when it was time to advance and retreat. He clasped his hands at Wang Lin. "Fellow cultivator Wang, this Imperial edict can be used to transfer to the Central Continent. This place is far from the Central Continent, so you will need to transfer 8 times. I'll need to head back first to report to the Emperor. When you arrive at the Imperial City, I'll greet you." The Imperial Messenger smiled and quickly left. He was afraid that he would say something to anger Wang Lin and would have to give away another, not too precious, item. Only after the Imperial Messenger was gone did Wang Lin's smile disappear. It was replaced with a gloomy expression. He didn't leave the ruins of the Devil Dao sect but sat down on green stone in the sect, and his eyes shined. Liang Dao Fei. His greed and many of his negative traits were devoured by the Heavenly Dao. According to this, his personality should differ greatly from before. The words of the Imperial Messenger also revealed this. His personality has changed, but what has it changed into? Wang Lin frowned and looked at the darkening sky. He continued to ponder. However, if he really has changed, then why did his brother only announce this now, 30 years after he awakened? If he really wanted to thank me, then 30 years ago, when I was suffering and receiving the fortune in the Scorpion Temple. The contents of the Imperial Edict are very interesting. There was coldness in Wang Lin's eyes as he waved his right hand. A black wind appeared and a few miserable screams echoed before it quieted down. Wang Lin was vicious. When he was determined to do something, he would be even more vicious. Since he had decided to erase the Devil Dao sect, he wouldn't allow the members that were at the Heavenly Bull continent to escape. The ones that would return first would be those with very high statuses. They would likely use transfer arrays to return at any cost. Wang Lin was also waiting for someone else aside from these people. The Devil Dao sect's old ancestor should be on his way. He is an Empyrean Exalt, and in order to wipe out the Dao of the Devil Dao sect, he must die. And even if I don't look for him, he will still come and find me. Grand Empyrean. I wonder how I compare to a Grand Empyrean after equipping the soul armor. Wang Lin sat on the green stone and looked into the distance. After dealing with the matter of the Devil Dao sect, I have two choices. Go to the Donglin sect and enter the Donglin pool to see if it will help my other essences to condense essence true bodies. Or head to the central continent to see what kind of dragon den and tiger cave it is. I will see if that Liang Daofei even remembers me and what his Celestial Emperor Big Brother has in store. However, teacher once said that there are 5 Grand Empyreans, and Celestial Emperor Liang Daozhen is one of them. If I got here, I might face a lot of danger. Wang Lin closed his eyes and pondered in the dark. 5 continents away from the Green Devil continent, there was a ray of light flying through the sky. Inside the light was a red-haired old man with a calm expression, but there was anger hidden in his eyes. In a flash, the world rumbled and he disappeared into a transfer array. At great cost, he crossed transfer arrays to travel through the continent. He was the Devil Dao sect's ancestor, who was now under Grand Empyrean Dao Yi. This video will end here.